for our tree here, we are just going to flood it. This is a two-step because we will flood the tree, stick the star on, and then come back so that we can add the lights. And I'm doing this one little branch at a time because I want this to be really nice and pointy branches. It's my favorite Christmas tree cutter. Get a nice good outline and do a really great trim on here, and you are set to go. Turn my cookie over. I want to get this side. So once I get my trim in all the points, it's a lot easier to flood as everything kind of smooths out. There we go. I can just flood it this way. You hear the air bubbles in there? Okay. I'm gonna shake it. There's some pieces here that I wanna put together. There's a bubble here we're gonna take off. Pull that up. There we go. And so at this point, since everything is still wet, I'll go ahead and stick my star on the top. And then we'll come back and add the string of lights here after this is crusted so that it stays on top, kind of like that. We are ready now, so you can see that this is no longer super shiny like this one. You can tell a little bit different. And we are going to put the Christmas lights, wrap those around this tree. And the reason we waited is because now it truly looks like they are wrapped around the tree because they're laying on top of it. Oops. Well, goodness gracious, my lights aren't going to stay lit. Okay, and I'm gonna go back and forth with the different colors. You could do all white, all red. I'm gonna do both. If you're going to have these cookies set for a while before you eat them or give them, I would recommend doing red rather than white because this white is likely to bleed with the red and black and or green colors. Just because there's so much more food coloring in those other colors, the white tends to just kind of soak it up. All right, and I am just barely tapping on here. I want them tiny. I'm hardly squeezing at all. And pull straight up so that we don't get any tails. Just going in between each one of those. And that is the tree, the finished tree with all the Christmas lights.